it's interesting because we've got election season in full swing over here at the moment in the UK, and we're surrounded by all these election promises that come out from both sides. You know, I heard somebody say it looks like Boris Johnson's found the magic money tree and Jeremy Corbyn's found two. I'm not sure about that, actually. It seems Boris Johnson's coming up with a hell of a lot of promises that, well, let's face it. I mean, he said that there's going to be another 20,000 police. Wonderful. You've cut 21,000 in the last 9 years, though. So isn't that proof that you've done the wrong fucking thing? You know? And then you got Jeremy Corbyn with his free broadband. I thought, yes, that's just what we need, free broadband, where you're going to get expelled from having a voice on if you don't call people by the right gender pronoun. Politicians just make this shit up. Don't listen to a word that they say in the run-up to this election. The slightest pushback from the media of these politicians, and they're all over the place, which is why it amazes me it doesn't happen more. I mean, here's ITV's flagship programme. Oh no, it's BBC's actually, Politics Live. And they caught Liz Truss out. Just look at this is fantastic. 200,000 they planned a year to build, remember? I think it's 200,000 starter homes they were going to build.
You say you had a plan. You have a plan. You had a plan in 2014 to build 200,000 new starter homes. That was 5 years ago. How many did you build?
Well, there haven't been as many starter homes as we would have liked,
How many did you build?
I don't have the exact numbers for you.
Well, it's easy to remember. It's zero. You built none under that plan. 200,000, zero in 5 years.
See, this is what they'll do. They'll come up out and make all these grand statements that we're going to add 20,000 here and 200,000 homes there and 50,000 jobs there. But they're just making the shit up. The slightest pushback on them, especially if you look at their history, just exposes their lies. And if you want proof of that, I'm going to take you to ITV's flagship news programme, Good Morning Britain. Because the government, Boris Johnson's government, they've come out with a statement that they're going to pledge to deliver 50,000 more nurses in their manifesto. And here's, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but Piers Morgan doing the job of a journalist. Yeah, Piers Morgan over here and Tucker Carlson in America. It looks like they're the height of journalism at the moment in the West. That's how bad state of affairs. Anyway, listen to this.
The trust in Boris Johnson is very low. We know when he did a debate recently and it came up as a question, everybody laughed at the idea he could be trustworthy. When he leads a manifesto, that the flagship policy in it is there going to be 50,000 more nurses. And now you as the Culture Secretary, a member of that cabinet, a member of the government, admit that 19,000 of them already are NHS nurses. Viewers...
They've come out and said 50,000 new nurses. Great, okay. Yeah, if you look at the numbers, it's actually only 31,000 new nurses. Well, where'd you get the 50,000 from? Oh, well, the 19,000 are nurses that already have jobs. What? How are they new then? Oh, we're going to stop them from leaving. Listen.
At home go, well, this is complete nonsense.
But there will be 50. There are other ways that nurses come in to the NHS. There will be overall, and this we're very, very clear on this, 50,000 more nurses if you look in 10 years' time than there are today.
I know you keep saying that.
And in terms of the trust
I know you keep saying that 19,000 of them are existing NHS nurses. Do you see the problem?
Well,
if I've got £19 and then somebody says, I tell you what, now here's 31. That's not an extra £50 I've got. It's an extra £31.
But I think it's realistic to say we've got highly skilled staff who we do not want to leave. And that is, if we are able to persuade them and to encourage them to stay, that is good news for nursing care.
Yes, but it's not more nurses. Nicky Morgan, isn't it a bit like saying on Good Morning Britain tomorrow morning there will be 3 more presenters? And then tomorrow you just have exactly the same number of presenters because you managed to persuade me, Piers and Charlotte to carry on doing the job tomorrow.
Well, not if there's an additional three, not if there's an additional three, and then you've got your 6, haven't you? But the fact is that 3 of you have been encouraged to come on Tuesday morning and not just on Monday morning.
Yeah, Nick.
And that's where she got her extra 19,000 workers. So 19,000 of those 50,000 extra nurses that she said she's going to get, the reason they're extra is because there's no certainty that they're going to stop in the job. Once the Tory government get in, they could all quit. But we've convinced them to stop on another day. Therefore, it's extra. Truth is treason in the Empire of Lies. Why not just say we're going to 31,000 extra nurses? Why not just say that? Why not just say there's going to be an extra 31,000 nurses, therefore that's going to make 50,000? Why not just say an extra 31,000? I can tell you, that's a lot, isn't it? 31,000 extra nurses, that's a lot. There's no need to lie if you're going to say you're going to do 31, you're going to create 31,000 extra nurses jobs. There's no need to lie about it. So why say 50,000? I put a hypothesis to you that they're already lying. They were lying about the 31,000. They've got no intention of the extra 31,000. They've got no intention of the extra 50,000. They've got no intention of an extra 50. They're lying to you. If you're going to lie, it looks like the Conservatives have said, you know what? Everybody knows we're liars. We might as well lie big. I swear, the best politician who's never been a politician in this country, you know who he is? That guy from the In-Betweeners. He could be the best politician in this country, in the world. If you're going to lie big. And that's what the political parties are doing right now. Lying to you, bigly. I was on holiday in Spain, and me and my mate went out on this pedalo.